Hi, right now I just want to talk to people about why I choose to trade small cap and the discipline and the strategy that is used inside of it. Now, the small cap world, I know there's a lot of people that talk down upon it. They tend to be called the penny stocks. If you look inside of the hedge fund world, they usually consider penny stocks anything that happens to be under $10 on a stock. So stocks under the $10 range would be considered penny stocks in the hedge fund world. So they tend to not mess with it at all, not to put their money there. The money that they trade with are billions and billions of dollars. Things that I realize is that I do not have billions and billions of dollars to compete with those hedge funds. I do not have the algorithms or the computers that they have to make their trades faster than any human can to kind of compete with those. So I choose not really to mess around in that world. I tend to go down into penny stocks where I can use discipline and use a niche in order to kind of make myself successful inside of that world. So I usually only trade stocks under $10, whereas in the hedge fund world, they only really trade stocks that are above the $10 frame. So kind of a little bit opposite. One of the reasons why I chose to only trade small cap, besides the fact of the hedge funds being in there, is I realized like when I was younger, I wasn't introduced to the market. So I would always ask myself why. People in the market that make money here, they use all these big words and they say all this stuff that in actuality, like, and when you're looking at the market, there's two things you can do. You can buy, you can sell. You can make money, you can lose money. There's people that's going to break things up a bunch of different ways to try to exclude certain people from being part of that. But in the actual facts of things, that just kind of is what it is, just based off of that. Buy, sell, make money, lose money. That's what it is. Everybody can explain it different, things of that nature. So when I also started to kind of research also hedge funds, realize if you wanted to be an investor inside of a hedge fund, first off, you need to at least make $250,000 a year, and your net worth needs to be like 2 million. Now, do not have that kind of a salary, nor do I have that kind of a net worth, nor did I come from a community where a lot of people have that. So I always looked at that as if that's the kind of the expectation requirements that you're making it, you're excluding a certain group of people from ever kind of getting inside of that. So that's another thing about the hedge fund why I stay away from everything with that. And I kind of work inside of small cap. Now, I use a strategy that is very disciplined. And I'm willing to teach it to anybody that's willing to learn. Like I told everybody, if you watch my videos, I'll be going live. I mean, I'll be going on a journey starting July 1st, showing all of my trades, doing the one share challenge. So it's buying one share at a time. The way that I kind of break my week down, and I'll have a little package for anybody who wants to go along. You can shoot me an email. I should be available about July, right around July 1st, actually, will be available. First thing I do is I track all my trades, which is very important, and I'm very disciplined. Like one thing you got to know, you only allow 3 day trades in a rolling 5 day period if you have under $25,000 in your account. I'm kind of the person that's here to teach the person that doesn't have 25 G's. I started with smaller accounts. I grew in time, but I started off very small. That's the reason why I'm first off starting with $100 and I'm only buying one share at a time. So sometimes that's going to be only spending 35 cents at a time because the goal is the process and understanding that, not just the goal of making a load of money.